Good evening, guys. Welcome or welcome back to The Practical Mum. I'm Natalie. I'm a stay-at-home mum. We're a family of 4. I've got 2 wonderful boys, and this is our journey to getting back control of our finances and saving for a really, really exciting holiday in January to Disney World in Florida. So, this week we're just going to do our first check-in for the first week of October. This week I gave myself a little challenge. I had £15 spending money allocated between my husband and I decided to name this one Bob and see if he could survive the week. And good news, he has. So he'll be going into some savings challenges later. So, into the check-in. Food shopping, I was budgeted 120 and we have spent actually £120 and 42 pence. So obviously I had to spend that sort of out of my spending money. So that was £118 and 82 pence on the bake shop and £1.60 for milk. So there's nothing left in there. Petrol got the full £20 because just put £20 in the tank. Spending was 15. I spent £2.42 in the shop on some sweeties and the milk. And family fun had 10, but I've spent nothing. So overall there should be £22 and 58 pence left. So here I have actually got £12.58 because I've decided I'm going to leave that £10 in the family fun envelope ready for next week. So I'll just be getting rid of these. I think these guys are going to actually be stuffed back into the budget because, you know, we haven't really got enough to be putting them into any savings challenges at the moment, but leave that one with me actually. I've been working on some stuff. I had actually planned to buy some savings challenges from some lovely sellers on Etsy, but with the postal strikes as it is and, you know, my scrimping the pennies here, I'm actually going to leave that for the time being, and I might make myself one with some smaller denominations. But yeah, moving right along into this week's cash stuffing. So first what I'm going to do is put Bob into the only savings challenge that I've got running at the moment. And to be honest, even though it's sort of a treat yourself kind of challenge, I'm probably going to put it back into some sinking funds, like potentially either holidays, Christmas, or probably some clothes, because I think the boys need some bits. So this is actually like a £5 challenge and it's up to £80, so it's not really a big one. So I'll just tick off 2 little leaves there and he can go in there. Goodbye, Bob. Nice to meet you. I don't think we'll be quite as frugal with the spending money next week because I think my lovely little boy wants some magazines in Tesco's tomorrow when we go. Right, so there's that for a minute. And here is the money. So I should have £250 here. So I'll just count that for you. You've got, oh, this one's broken. How sad. Right, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I've got lots of tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's 200 there. 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Wonderful. Perfect. So how are you all? This is getting awfully late. I had to wash my hair, and washing my hair because it's so long takes an absolute age, and it's only this long because I can never find the time, money or energy to go to the hairdresser. So I'll be putting this on £2.50 back into my purse there, and that will probably go on some bits and bobs in the shop when my little one comes along with me and he's like, mummy, can I have a magazine please? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right then, so food shopping will be getting its normal 120, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 10 and 20. Wonderful. And that does us for the week. We usually come to about 120, to be honest. Sometimes we come under like 110, 105, but it's always over 100, unfortunately. Petrol's only getting £10 this week. Spending is only getting £10 this week. Family Fun is getting another £10 this week, because we've got some bits and bobs coming up that should be super fun. So, oh, that's going to really annoy me. Let's just pop that back up there. So we've got some bits coming up that will need like entrance fees or buying like games and things while we're there. So we're just going to keep this sort of like a running envelope for the time being, rather than emptying it at the end of the week. Home and Garden's getting nothing. Clothes is getting 10. So that's fabulous. I need to go searching for some 5s in my next folder, I think. Yes, I do. So my purse can go away. I'm actually trying to find the time to update this folder and make some new envelopes, because these are looking rather shabby. The boys are getting 10. How much is in there now? There's 20, 40, 50, 60 pounds in there at the moment. When that gets to about 100, I'll empty that out and put it in there. Regular savers. Credit card is there. Oh, I dropped my pen. Credit card is getting 10. That's actually got quite a lot in there now, because I went to the dentist and stuff and I paid on my card, so I had to put it back in here. Actually, I do need to pay this in so I can pay the credit card next week. So we'll get around to doing that possibly next cash stuffing. Christmas and birthdays is getting £20. And I'll fill in those trackers after we're done here. So how much is in here now? We've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 in Christmas and birthdays. Marvellous, because I've got some bits on my Christmas list and my son's birthday's coming up as well in January that I can start purchasing bits and bobs now. I don't think savings getting anything, but we'll come back to that one in a minute. Oh, you're backwards. Right, holidays getting, it's a standard 20. I've got this little tracker that I made myself with little Mickeys on it, because so that 20 should take us nicely up to £400. Yay! Because this tracker saves 500 because all the Mickeys, they equal 20. So so that's getting there nicely. I'm hoping to have about £1,000 by the time we're ready to go. So fingers crossed we'll be able to manage that. And let me just double check that's right in there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. Perfect. Because there's some already in the bank, because I put it away when it gets to about 100. So I really do need to do that. This week the pets are getting 10. They actually have 125 in there at the moment, but they have their vaccinations next week, which are unfortunately £62 each. So that is fully funded for them, but also they'll need like food and stuff coming up. Car is getting £10, because I really am hoping to just keep on top of this car one. We've just paid the car insurance and the MOT and everything for this year, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to like be fully funded for car insurance and everything by this time next year. I put it all on my 0% card as it stands at the moment, but yeah, so I'm hoping to just pay that off as quickly as I can and fully fund this in time for next year, which is lovely. And then my last £10 is very sadly going to the kids' swimming lessons, and that is all she wrote. I do really need to put some money in protein, because that will be coming up soon, but as October is a 5-week month, unfortunately not everybody can have something. So that is me ready and done for all for this week, so that can go away. And for October, that means we should be able to fill in a little bit of my budget here. See, I don't know what I've done here. I've done something strange, because I should have £25 for a meal out on Saturday, but I don't seem to do. I've already done clothes. Maybe that's what I've done. I've stuffed clothes too early. And protein should also have £10 a week. I shall have to revisit that. I think I may have stuffed a couple of these a little bit too early. I've already done home and garden last week. That's why. Okay, no, it's fine. I've done that. So you're getting 10. You've had 10. You've had 10. You haven't, but you'll be done next week. You've had the full 20. You've had the second one, and you've had a second one as well, and you've had 10. So that's fabulous. So that's all sorted, and we should be good and ready to go for the next week. So thank you very much for watching if you got this far and listening to me ramble. I had a couple of unbudgeted spends last month which dragged me down a little bit and lost a little bit of motivation, just because we had a little bit extra in the budget last month, and I think my silly little brain got away with me and I overspent online shopping for the children, as you do. It's terrible. In the middle of the night, 2 a.m, feeding the baby, I will online shop to my little heart's content. It's an absolute nightmare. So I'm hoping in October to actually manage to rein that in a little bit, and not do it again and put any more money on the credit card. I really want that credit card zero, or at least very close to zero by the time we go away. I'm hoping that that will be a reality. But my biggest goals for the next week are to get a load of stuff up on Vinted and on Marketplace, and try and make a little bit of extra money in the side hustle to stuff into my credit card, mainly just to clear out my shame from September. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again really soon. Thank you.